Alright, back again. Gonna take the second leg of our second run. Going much smoother than it did last time. That's what knowing what you're doing helps with, right? Welcome back, librarian. Just a new day, right? What do we need? We need Grail, we need Heart, we need Winter. Probably do 2 rooms a day. You know, let's try to keep one of our confounding parable. No, Solace. Let's keep Solace. Okay, forward. Here we are. What sort of weather do we have today? Most important question of all. Fog. Big knock. You know, I have a big knock book that I can consume. I'm already so knock heavy. But this is not what I need. These are being used, I think. Yeah. It has to be read. Oh, this is still being read. Oh, I've got so many books. Ah, well, it's better than having not enough books. Anyway, it's like I don't have any big books at all. So, big knock, big moon. We try to get into the serpent-haunted bedroom, which I'm pretty sure we can do, right? Oh yeah, we can totally do that. So let's go get the rector. Let's get into the serpent-haunted bedroom. Which sounds great, right? Sounds like exactly the place that we should be running to as fast as we possibly can. And on top of that, we have a Grail room, right? One of these I thought I saw. Heart room, Grail room. There we go. We can get Miss Killy up to that. I have absolute faith. So we'll get 2 units of help today. I probably should have seen who was hanging around at the bar before I got the rector. But, you know. Alright. Oh, the rector is actually a little short of the knock we need. Well, we can... Well, no, we can donate our shaft. Then he'll be doing just fine. Meanwhile, we should probably figure out a book to read, right? Wait, can I just read this? Just read it, right? I have no Grail skills. I don't think I have any Grail memories either. So this would have to wait a bit, eh? Yeah, no Grail whatsoever. Oh, but this can just be snapped off. I don't even have to look you up. Alright, throw in some health. Find... What's my biggest scale? Horns and ivories? No, that's still not enough. Gotta go get a memory? No, I've got serpents and venoms. There we go. Just read that book. Alright, we have our plan for the day, right? And then the rector needs to hear about Shaft. We're just talking about Shaft, which I'm pretty sure is a joke that's been made many times. Alright. Going too fast, as we were doing before, and we are definitely doing again. Because I have to go get a Grail. I don't have any Grail memories, so I'm going to have to give her some cocoa. It's okay. She deserves cocoa. Good. But what is really a shame here is she's going over. She's going to have 6 Grail. That's ooh. Who knows, maybe he will reveal a bigger Grail room on the other side of this. What's here? There's my bedroom, right? So this is just another bedroom. No, it's not a bigger Grail room. So up the stairs you go. This is Strathcombe whiskey. Just a scale drink. It's not really all that great. Alright, we'll take this back to our hospitality bench. And we read a book. What have we read? Stolen Histories. The agitator and pamphleteer Alexander Sparrow inveighs against the monstrous serpents, thieves of history. Sparrow acknowledges 5 histories, insists the third history may be overrun by coils, and warns that the 5th history is already lost. Sparrow, with his usual paranoia, appears to be conflating the horror of the Worm Wars and the Great Writhing with the activities of the Great Hooded Princes. Still, he draws thought-provoking comparisons between the princes normally conceived as exotic Knocklaw and the widely fielded worms. I don't remember this. This is Fear again. Coil and Chasm, which I made good use of last time. Do I have a Fear bench? Pretty sure I do, right? Fear. Right there. There's even more to be afraid. Oh, and get... That's a level 2. I got excited there for a second. There. Coil and Chasm. Even more... scale skills. No. No, we got a nectar skill now. That's nice. So, the only thing left to do today is maybe read another book. Rose skill. I can definitely do this, right? So I go over here, I read this book. I go over here, I read this book. Good, 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 good. No, I should be cataloging, I think. I'm not. More tea. More tea on the hospitality bench. Alright. Good. And we've got a confounding parable. Now we just read this, right? This memory and this fet. And I do have a rose skill, right? It's one of my better ones. Yeah. 2 books, 2 rooms in a day. Well, I don't think this one's going to finish sharply on time. That's still pretty good, right? We have cataloging to do too. But those are alright. Oh, here's my 2 read desk. Yeah, didn't get done fast enough. Alright, anyway. Librarians don't need to sleep. Alright, stuff's happening. Oh, money's coming. Hopefully I will turn that into a language from whoever's about to show up. Meanwhile, we have read a book. Just Verse. A rare surviving copy of Christopher Illipoli's notoriously unsuccessful volume of experimental poetry, published in 1912. Illiopoli is clearly more interested in the occult than the aesthetic aspects of the work. By most measures, the rhymes are contrived, the meter inconsistent, the imagery banal. Still, even the worst verses have a compelling quality, and I find myself drumming my fingers on my desk to accompany their rhythms. In Ashword, Illipoli discusses memnonic holometabole, by which he seems to mean a sort of crafting process where memories, when fed into a primo meter technique in the presence of enough lock or rose, can flop and fissure into even more potent versions of themselves. So that's a crafting thing, if I ever heard. This is a pattern. Where is my pattern desk? Founding parallel pattern. This is a much better shelving system than last time. And I already have preliminal meter. So now I have actual decisions to make, because preliminal meter is on the tree. And I need not put this on the tree. So I need to find... Wait a second. Coil, Chasm, can't go there. Is it time to level up Coil and Chasm? No, cannot be done. Oh, and I have to go from this end. This is going to be very difficult, I think. You are on the tree. You are not on the tree. You cannot be leveled. On the tree, on the tree, 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 tree. Not on tree, cannot be leveled. Huh. So I just have to keep this lesson, huh? So be it. So our weather is knifey and skyey. So let's make a plan for getting up these stairs, right? Maybe over here. I don't have any frost. That's a big problem. I don't think anyone has rows, really. This could probably work, right? Especially with the weather. Who's at the bar? Miners are scale, essentially. So can I do this? 6. So that's 3, and then 4. And then do I have any other sky? No, that's a skill. I don't have any Faust, so he'd have to have 2 sky with him already. But none of them have sky, so why? Why speak of it? Should use the pastor with a candle. Pastor's good with non-candle. It doesn't even have to be the pastor. This could be the coffin maker. Do I have a winter memory? Do I have a winter memory anywhere? I don't think I do. Awkward. Very awkward. So what do I do, huh? I can't get 5 lantern. Lantern is a weakness of mine. I don't have any Faust. Now Wisp provides 1 lantern, so 2, 3, 4 on that. And then maybe a drink. Give him some coffee. Yeah, with coffee we can get to 6 lantern. Guess we do that, huh? Unfortunately, can't do it without coffee. Go get Denzel and feed him my metal? Yeah, that seems to be most efficient, right? Alright, come here, Denzel. Need your help. Good. This still doesn't use, excuse me. We have a person here. Dr. Ibn Aladim, you are teaching me Savazine. You are teaching me Savazine. 100% of this. The affair of the Sandalwood Saints. Still here. Okay. So Denzel's coming to me. He is teaching me a language which will then be cursed in the skill sheet for the end of time. Very much do not appreciate that. Still can't read Grail Book, which is unfortunate. So go have Miss Killy fuel her up and have her do something, I suppose. I suppose Denzel can do both, right? I don't have a forge memory, do I? I don't think I do. Not yet, anyway. I wonder what this is, why it's categorized down here. I have to read it again. Now, I do have a forge memory. Denzel can do even more than he's doing right now. Alright. Maybe we'll make use of that. This will be a double Denzel day. Oh, and I have to find a book to read. That puts him up to 4, right? No, wait. My metal needs to come back. So we have to wait for this. Well, in the meantime, let's find something to read. New. before. 12 rows. Like I'm honestly not terribly far off. So 2 with fat. Where did it go? 2 with fat. 5. And then 2 with minus 7. Maybe I am pretty far off of 12. Maybe it's time to start categorizing books, right? I've already read this. Should probably put these in my inventory, right? Even though the Gemini probably should go back on the difficult shelf. Should find another place to put the difficult books and get them out of there. I'm gonna Moon though, right? Feels like it's a shame not to use this this weather event. I can read Moon, right? Totally can. Right there with some mist. That's the book we're going after. Alright. Denzel, you will have to be spoken to in a second. Don't lose the plot. Good. Then memory of a pattern. And after that, we will start talking to Dr. Ibn Aladdin, who will teach us Sabazine. Good. You will teach us something useful. Excellent. And then we got Heart Unceasing right here. And we can read a book. Found table. This is Moon, right? Wait a second. I need to get 6. Uh-oh. Maybe I bit off a bit more than I can chew here. No. Do I have any Moon that's bigger than 2? Doesn't look like it. So I have to be prepared to fight, alright? I've got very good odds of this, especially if I immediately go and get this. Should use my shaft. Defensive memory right there. Because I'll have a memory I can put in, and I'll have soul I can put in. Either one of which can actually work. Okay. We have read a book. The Other Line. One of Samuel Savage's more thoughtful works. An allegorical play about the city Clarity. A city that is also a book, and the sentences who inhabit it. The Lord's proverbial and the Lord's disquisitional war in the streets of Clarity, while the punctuants get drunk on ink and supply the jokes, though, by Savage's usual standards, there aren't very many jokes. The final act sees the Lord's proverbial unsealing the city Clarity's gate to expel the population into the unknown. The formula they use for unsealing is a real one. It can be used with knock and preliminal meter to create a gate sign of power. Oh, so another... Oh, I've already read this. I read this on purpose. I didn't have to do that again. Alright, anyway, what do we need? One's another soul piece. Alright, easy enough, right? Ba-ding! Alright, we read it. This one I'm supposed to read. The World Despoiled. Subtitled The Flowers in the Wastes, an epic poem that presents a medical treaty through allegory. The author is Gideon de Wolf, 5th Baron Brandkrug. Let's make sure I got you down. Gideon de Wolf, 5th Baron Brandkrug. Sometimes unkindly called the Cutter. The poem is a substantial variation on the Fisher King tale. A wounded wasteland monarch learns that he and his land can be cured, but that the cure is their own response to ever more savage maladies. Gideon concludes with a concrete example, that the mysteries can be used to despoil mine-owned soaks. But then the soak can then be refined with sufficient heart into the sanguinis saltatus. So this is Gideon's soaks with heart. What's Gideon Soaks? Let's check my notes. Gideon Soaked by heart turns into January Sanguinary. Which, you know, I knew. Solace is somewhere. Where are you, Solace? Not you, Impulse. Fear. Intuition. Solace. You are filed here. Magnify Mysteries, which is another thing which we can use to level a skill. Meanwhile, the smoking room opened. So many shelves. Another main hub. I'll have to migrate everything over since there just isn't enough shelving over here, though it's not hard to snap back and forth. I should definitely make use of this entire area as library central. Get rid of this chair. Domain Reveline. I have no more room on the entertainment spell, the hospitality shelf. There we go. That fits. Alright, we're going to substantially redecorate these rooms this time. Oh, it's the forge drink, which I always forget about how to make. Veiled Goddess 2 Forge. Very good drink. Very good. Anywho, start moving uncategorized over there. Uncategorized are on top shelf. Okay, that's a good idea. And then this is, we'll just put you right there for now. Just into my inventory, into my inventory, into my inventory. I should put my journal somewhere. I will when I find my room. It's right over there, you know. And you go into my inventory, and we are completely moved out of this room. And looking around, I think it's just time to... Oh no, we have to figure out what we're doing with our Magnifrine Mysteries, Heart and Moon. Once again, Magnifrine Mysteries on the tree. So we have to find someone who's Heart and Moon can't level. Boop, 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 boop. I wish I could sort this instead of having to search. Heart and Moon, again, no. So we cannot use that lesson for anything useful. So grab some books. Oh, another cup. Take down to Hospitality House. And you, right there, to Hospitality House. Keep all of the drinks at Hospitality House. Never did find a use for the chess set. Shame. Huh. There's a bookshelf up there? Never knew. Alright, so... all of this is fine. And a Chartine. A quite important ink. Now, I don't think I'm going through all of these with the time remaining to me tonight, but we will certainly make an attempt. Well, we can read you, right? Probably. Like that, I shouldn't have had to click to make that go away. I should have just gone away. Only 2 books tonight. Yeah, you could probably do that too. Which means I should put a book back on the shelf. Just to have space in the inventory. Alright, good. And here we are. 17. Excellent. It's a bird song. It doesn't train bird song. And it's horror macastry. It doesn't train horror macastry. I suppose I can put you on the tree. Seemed unlikely. Alright, so good day. Didn't make it. Why did it make a noise? I don't like it when I just hear random noises. Meanwhile, down to the bar. This is actually quite good, right? Wave around some money. That's 2 forge. I want it. So yeah, this will turn the rector into someone who's useful to talk to. I mean, it's cruel to say that, but I am in fact weighing him by his utility, and that might be a Skolepskis. Right, go. Come, Reverend Tim. I will catalog this book while I am thinking about. There's a upside to have so many small skills. Reverend Tim, stare at the sun for me, would you? Just stare right up at it. What did I give him? Oh no. I gave him a lesson. Oh. I was clicking too fast. Oh man, that's permanent damage right there. Oh man, that's terrible. Alright, slow down. Slow down. I've already used a memory to exalt him, so I've just blown. Oh man. What a disaster. But I can get something out of him. Oh, that was absolutely terrible. Utter blunder. I can give him some coffee, expend a resource so that I'm not having a wasted day. Here, drink this and try not to think how much it tastes like failure. Alright, meanwhile, we're going to read another Moth book. I can read Moth, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can read Moth. Where's a Moth memory? Oh, that hurts so bad. I just dropped an entire memory. Unforgivable. Alright. Done. Relativity. Timothy. Go do good. Right there. And right here we have, I can probably read you eventually, right? Got a lot of easy books. It's hard to complain though. Tower Rises, ugh. This is not an easy book, okay? And over there, got my bat. Right there, read with Trist and this memory, my biggest moth. Right there. No, right there. Read that book. Opened up a room. I've got a lot of work here. Another core room of the house. Kindly need this off that table. What is this? More forge glasses. Beautiful. As we slowly move deeper into the house to perform our labors. Alright, excellent. Read a book. Kittling Ripe and the Moldy Warp's Grave. A lusciously illustrated tome of loosely connected children's stories. Few of them are remotely suitable for children. The protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kitling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldywarp. When the Snake Witch killed the horse, Kitling snatched one of its eyes. When the Dry Witch killed the pig, Kitling stole a cup of its blood. When she then took them to the place where Moldywarp lay buried, and she shook out her hair, and she began to dance. Yes, children's stories. I read many such things like this when I was young. Impulse. Goes on Moth Shelf, right? Good. And that gives us emergencies. This is good. This is a minor grail skill, right? Good to have a little grail. Though unfortunately I don't have both memories. Yeah. Alright, good. And just a little grail. Can I put you on the tree? It's Bosk and Preservation. I don't think so. No. Alright. Sounds good. End of day. Go to tomorrow. Repeat. Probably should have been categorizing. Like, don't fear depletion. It's not going to happen, you know? Cloudy. Buy a book. Yeah, we can even buy this book. It's cheap. Yeah, I'll buy this cheap. Cloudy day isn't worth. I can top that with everything. Time to just see who's at the bar. Wave around our money. Wave around that money. Minor. It's cheaper than Denzel, right? What do I need? Lots of heart. Forge can help. Yeah. Let's get the minor. There you go. Hire a minor. Come with me. This minor. Oh, he only has one forge? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we can make it work. Meanwhile, go get a forge memory. See where you are. Right there. It's only one forge, so it's double. Double unfortunate. Alright, the fire circle tantra. That's kind of beyond me right now. Alright, it's time to read a book. It's time to read this book. The Karasham Portolan, which means getting some moon up. Yeah, I definitely have to port all of this to the inner area. Where there's more desks. All of this has to be relocated over here. That's fine. I can do that. Okay. And you just kind of hang out while I get a memory up. I'm not going to spend a resource on you. I hope you understand. You don't look that interesting. Right there. Here's a pattern. This will make you minimally useful. Try not to focus too much on that. Alright, so we need our moon, right? Oh, I'm going to be a little short. Moon. Lots of moon. So it's going to be one of you two. They're both low. I'm going to need a little luck here. It's okay. I get lucky a lot. It's right there. And shaft. There. No shaft. Wow. Wow. Alright, like that. Everything running forward. Alright, my minor friend. In you go. Unblock that. We're gonna win a book. We're gonna buy something from Oriflames. We are a... So we can give a memory, epiphany, or art. Yeah, we can get this under probably all three vectors right there. but we are not going to play around. We're just going to put in another memory. And pop. Double pop, right? 6 forge. That's not going to be too hard, right? Get the lab up. That's definitely something we can get the pastor and do. Alright, continue spreading. Karasham Portland. Beautifully illustrated and heavily annotated Portland, nautical atlas of ports and destinations. It quickly becomes clear that many of the destinations no longer exist. But the annotations remain fascinating. The routes to Noon, the long sanctuary across the Western Sea, may remain viable. Two pages have been gummed together. When T's depart, they reveal a route to Yeast Behind the Wave, marked in red and gold inks with heavily underlined warnings. Here the final city. Strike the hours, lest earth and sky break open. Alright. Alright. Well. It's gossip. That's new. Gossip is probably going to go here. Because I have to relocate everything over here at some point, right? You will be gossip. It's 2 rows, 1 grail. I think that's it, right? 2 rows, 1 grail. Right there. Gossip. Good to have. And sea stories. I don't remember that from last time. No. You're coming with me. You happen to be illumination aligned? We'll find out. Alright. And we run a book, Oriflammes, which we will have ambitions to read someday. Not quite yet. This is ambitions up here. And later I'll move them down to be... Maybe I should put ambitions elsewhere. Because I'm going to need to move all of the memories over here. Such as the problems that face the librarian. Alright, here, categorize this. Meanwhile, we just got sea stories, which is not available to put on the tree. However, I can level it. Now, which I could have leveled it if I had... Oh wait, can I? Sea stories? I could have leveled it if I had my other memory, if I hadn't blown it. Yeah, the encircling tantras, quite easy to digest. Yep, good. As I lay my sleepy head down. The 3 and the 3. Oh, the Chancellor and the Calyptra. This is an important book. My sleepy head isn't laying down quite yet. My sleepy head's gonna catalog another book. We're gonna figure out what you are and see if I can sleep on the gossip. No. Alright, good. Another wonderful day in the library. Yeah, you're a little too heavy for me, I think. Good. And go next day, right? Daybreak. Alright, so as per our... This is just go get the rector, right? The miner, I think, could also help. Though he only has 1. I have to spend a cup. No, wait. I have to go get Denzel. go Denzel, and then I would still have to spend a cup. We're going to do that though anyway. We're going to go get Denzel. We're going to hire him. And then we are going to go to get a rector. Alright. Come with me, Reverend Tim. Yes, I will make a donation. Expensive day. But these rooms won't open themselves. I probably should have seen what we were doing here. Because the Grail room suggests Miss Killy. Alright, so first, Mr. Blacksmith, let me speak of the forge with you. While we're doing that, you're going to need a cup of the special forge to you, Veiled Goddess. And over here, we'll make a plan for our rector friend, who will be Lanterny. What do I want to open up the alchemist laboratory or the kitchen? Probably the laboratory. You only need 5? It's the wrong day for it though. Oh, you need knock. So I'll speak of Shaft with you and then get a knock memory, of which I have many. I mean, right there is probably best. Right. And that will be this, I suppose. Alright. And then we also have a bunch of Grail available, which doesn't typically happen, or Nectar. Nectar's hard to use. Yeah. I don't have any Grail or any Nectar on the border. So I suppose I should use the Grail to read that Grail book, right? This guy right here. I can probably do it now, because I have a little Grail here and there. Gossip and one of these skills. Yeah, I can do this if I can get Gossip up. Okay, good. This is Shaft. Alright. We have made a plan. No, wait. That's not going to work because the rain is my my boost. Here, drink this. And then think about hitting stuff. Metal. So it's just here, and then Arab, and then the rain. I don't need anything further. Excellent. We will read this book, which is off skill for me. Still don't have a single Nectar book. Alright, good. Excellent. Now you are ready for work, my friend. You're gonna go get the alchemist laboratory. A very important room. And then we have to start working you up. You have to be knocked up. We have everything you need. I'm not going to make any jokes about knocking up the faster. It's probably just in poor taste. We don't do that, right? Good. 2 rooms in the book. Beautiful. There's the alchemist laboratory in all of its glory. Oh, most importantly, there's a scale tool here. I have to make a tool repository somewhere. I don't know where to put this at the moment. What are you? Oh yeah, you're diseased. So we'll just put that right there. Do I have any other tools? I should examine that. Alright. The rector's assistance is for right there. Shadowed Atrium. Rapid progress being made. Eva DeWolf. She's the last Baroness, right? No. Yeah. Even more stuff that needs to be transported to the hospitality house. Why do I have a candle here? It might light all my alcohol on fire. Go in the window, please. No. I need to remember that I can give the pastor a candle. Alright. And I could use the skin check meat to just blow my way through one of these things. The bread should go down the kitchen somewhere. Here, go next to the pigeon. Hospitality house is ready for a party. Anyway, do I have to talk about anything else? I don't think so. Reading a book. We have read The Orchid Transformations, a feast. I didn't even use skill, that's why it's so few things. The Orchid Transfigured, a feast, a compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flude. This is in the original Latin. The illustrations are certainly striking. They flush the skin and glow beneath the eyelids after the book is closed. We must devour to be devoured. We cannot be undevoured, as we cannot be unborn. Intuition is somewhere else. Impulse, confounding parable, pattern, fear, intuition. You are categorized right there. That will not hold. Now, this needs to be tucked into the other shelf. Desires and disillusions. I remember you. I remember you very well. Grail skill. Grail and moon. Over here. Still don't have what I need. But up. Oh yeah, I've got to put this on this shelf right here. And now categorize, right? Free up shelving. That's my purpose at this house. Yes. And we'll research a couple more books. And the core pattern repeats. Desires and disillusions. Yeah, this is from a tree, but it ain't the tree of wisdom. This is a different tree. This is a much different tree. Could be going for walks, or doing stuff. Oh, good. The rector opened up St. Januarius. Didromi trainer. I could probably use that. I have to think about using that tomorrow before daybreak. Yeah. Alright, right there. We have a kind of easy winter book. Can I do that? 2 from skill, 2 from memory, 2 from other skill. Do I have any tools? Not that I know of. This can go right here, right there. Here, I'm going to examine the Rod of Authority. It's kind of a unique item. Here, look at this thing. What is this? What am I looking at here? The Suppression Bureau, of course, is of a more ecclesiastical character than its progenitor, the Nocturnal Branch, though it has never had any official links to the Church Solar. Good to know. More, and then more. And we just keep going, right? Okay, we got Night. It's an enormous forage book. And that's it for our day, our busy, busy day. That should have immediately disgorged itself because it's a used up soul card. Time to climb safe into bed. See if I can save anything. And the answer, of course, is no. Sigh. We go to a bright new day, where we see if we can use the Nyctodromy trainer right here. Alright, so, first, find Nyctodromy aligned things, which is on what be on the tree. Nashery? We'll get you soon. So this is Nyctodromy and 2 Fet, which I do not have. Nyctodromy and Skull Lesson Feet, but you're not aligned. Oh, so I have nothing appropriate? No. I don't know why I'm surprised. That really is the normal way of things. 6 Forge, 6 Lantern. Wish I had some floss. What sort of day we got today? Clouds. Useless day. Alright, over here. Who we got at the bar? Miner. That's just not useful at all. Under no circumstances. Go get Denzel. He comes with 2, and here's 4, and then memory is only 5, unfortunately. I don't have a good forge memory. Kinda hitting a bit of a wall, right? So Miss Killy can only get up to I need cake time. I need the bowl. If I had the bowl, I would be able to do so much more. And I get the bowl here, but I can't get 6 forge reliably on Denzel. It's 2, and then 1 from the memory, only 1, and 2 here, and that's 5. Well, I have a drink I can spike him with. Worth it to get cake time, worth it to do something. Alright, so Arab, right there. Here you go. Come with me. Hope you're thirsty. Right there. Talk to him about metal. Not metal. Metal. Kind of do it again over there, huh? I should be categorizing things. Always be categorizing. I'm moving faster, but that's not exactly a good thing. I gave away a precious thing by moving so fast. We got it right there. We got it right there. Catalog is that. Well, I really should just read something, right? Categorizing is not. Oh, what are you? Bloodlines. If I open this book at the right page, I'll find words that slowly ooze blood. Over time, these words will increase in number. Okay, on the quarantine shelf you go. Right there. That book gotta stay over there. Alright, you're ready to go. Get into the kitchen. I'm gonna get the bowl, right? The bowl is very important. Alright, and now. Read the scale book, eh? Where is my fear? Fear will see me through this situation. Well, it's... Yeah, I can do this. It's not going to be a clean victory, but it'll be a victory. Cake time. Cake time. A very, very important item. It doesn't look important, but it is. It's a hen's egg. Delicious when cooked, alarming when dropped. Can I hatch it? It is not fertilized. It is merely an egg. Unfortunate. Alright, over to Hospitality House with you. Good. And immediately start reading our scale book, yes? Well, no, wait a second. I don't have to be afraid. I never have to be afraid again. Scale, fear, heart, and then I have the hourglass. And then, oh, I suppose a skill would have probably sealed this anyway. Scale, unearth, disclivets not. I'm not trying to craft anything though. Oh, okay. Use my own blood to trace a feral sigil. Maybe I should do that. Anyway, let's pretend we know what we're doing, right? And categorize book. That's what librarians do. Alright, what we got? Well, very, very easy. No, what did I just do there? I threw something away. I put that there. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Help me. Help me. That's also pretty easy. None of this is what I want to do. Help me. Help me. Very easy moon book. Oh, but I don't need moon books. I need basically anything but moon books. Maybe there's no way to exchange them. Alright, what we got? Victory of Crowns. Erratic accounts by Arun of the hunting and consumption of the supposed immortals by shadowy assassins. Published in the late 19th century. Oh, this is a nice book. I need this. I don't have much edge. It goes right there. And that should immediately just vanish. It doesn't. Gotta read this edge book. Not sure if I have a lot of edge. TV catalog. Alright, another good book to read. These are all really easy. I wonder why. Alright, so you go right here on the easy bookshelf, where I will come back and find easy books. And I can... just one more. Good. Alright, we read a book. The Encircling Tantra. An explorer and entrepreneur T. Everett Duplantis once attempted to plunder this temple where this text was held. His fate is recorded in an appendix. The Encircling Tantra speaks of the Serpent Gate, that hungry portal sometimes known as the Spider's Door, which is sacred to the Mother of Ants, through which the great hooded princes pass. The Tantra includes an invocation, but cautions, helpfully, that the invocation is often of insufficient power to reach the Serpent's Gate from the Hunter's Gate. A road which has no destination is itself a destination, it adds, helpfully. Very helpful. Thank you. And you go on the fear shelf, and we get horns and ivories, which I already have. Which means I try to level something. This is fear, right? Fear. This will have to be reshelved into a wider category. Meanwhile, there we got a book that is, oh, it's finally a nectar book, but unfortunately I cannot read it. At least I have something to feed guests, right? Alright, so this cannot be on, this is not on the tree, but I now can level it with this. So we do that, right? With fear, with health. And then I'll be able to put you on the tree with, check the trainer. And the Nyctodromy trainer. It's scale and knock. This is knock. So yeah, align this with Nyctodromy if I can. Good. Bop bop. Go over here. Yeah, put you on Nyctodromy. You get more shaft. Ugh. I need not shaft. I need no shaft, please. Oh. Looks like there isn't much a choice, eh? Because the other one's Skolepskivy. Yeah, here we go. Now I can level my shaft. Knock is not my problem. I can just do this and this. I can't use this. Oh, I can't use it. Alright, we'll figure it out eventually. So much shaft. Good. End of day, right? Which leads us only to a new day. As is proper. What is the weather forecast? The weather forecast calls for a 99% chance of categorizing a book right now. I have way too much shaft. So, are we getting into the age of needing to hire specialists? Can I get him up to... He comes with 2, but I have no Faust. And I have no memories. I definitely can't. I can get him up to 4 with a drink. Alright, who wants to work? Same minor, huh? Unhelpful, I say. No, is it time for Miss Killy? Yes, Miss Killy's hour has come again. Come and help, Miss Killy. I surely need it. Alright. Miss Killy has but 1 heart. We can bolster it. It would be as if she had many hearts. It would be as if she's a space marine. I believe in Miss Killy, space marine. You? Alright. Get there, get there. And then, with cake time, she will be unstoppable. Meanwhile, opening the sky, you... onto the shelf you go. Speaking of plans, I want to read this Edge book. I need Arab. 1 edge. I have no edge skills. Oh, that's a problem. I can get 1 edge. Singular edge. Do I have a saw? Not here. I am not edgy at all. I suffer from a fundamental lack of edge. Well, that's going to be a huge problem going forward, but we'll solve it eventually. Meanwhile, read this. Oh, I gave away my heart. Easy shelf, please. Alright, reread you. We can probably just read you, right? You need moon. Yeah, it needs moon. Take that and just like any moon skill, right? Right, isn't Trist moon? Trist is only 1 moon? That's only 1 moon? Oh, maybe this isn't going to be as straightforward as I thought. Sand stories? Oh, I do it. Or I can just use you. There we go. Here's our book for the day. We're doing our reading work. Alright. I got 2 words for you, Miss Killy. Cake time. I know you're thinking to yourself, you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. How can I order you to bake a cake? Well, let me just say it this way. You need to bake a cake now. Cake time. Then over here. Good. Over here. Good. Now I need you to listen to me tell a story. I'm a really skilled storyteller, so you're going to like this. And I repeat, this is not a hostage situation. Alright, Miss Killy, up. up to 6, which I think is probably best used here. The web snared room. Yeah, sure. Anyway, we're doing this again at the next opportunity, just so you know. It's here in Hush House, it is always cake time. Collected Hush House lectures. In the 1800s, Dr. Arun Peel was invited to give a series of lectures to the Curia. They combined his pithy view of the histories with his particular brand of unhealthily ironical insight. 1776, the third history. Louis declares the Mask of Masks and forbids mention of the great writhing within the walls of the Palace of Versailles. Although by this point the worms are observed to move openly along the boulevards of Paris, sometimes even in daylight. The army is redeployed to defend the fort. The mask lasts one lunar month and attracts several of the long abroad in Western Europe at the time, fleeing the worms or hoping to take advantage of the desperate Louis, or seeking access to the sealed mirrors of the palace, or just eager to attend the most inventive and desperate debauch of the century. Many espouse wormish sympathies. Let 100 histories flourish, tear down the tyranny of eternity. To grow long is, usually, to cast off these sympathies. There would be no immortality without eternity, and eternity, as we often seem to decide, is only tyranny as long as we are not eternal. I well understand the sentiment. You are intuition, which is right there, I think. Yes, it was exactly there. The intuition shelf is overflowing, and we have sickle and eclipse. Oh, our first edge skill. Maybe there's hope for reading this book yet. So immediately throw you in. And Miss Killy did her job. Thank you, Miss Killy. We found another important room with a rose and moon tool. And this cat wink will drive me mad until I get rid of it. And the human skin, you know. Tire yeast. Right, so next room over is gonna have to give the Mommet up to get that, I believe. Anyway, end of day, right? Sickle and Eclipse, 2 edge. Oh, suddenly a lot of stuff is in play. So Arab and this and the memory can read that book. Should we do that just right now? I mean, probably not. We're talking should, right? You asked should? Are we doing this? Oh, yes. Absolutely. Oh, I should be cataloging something. Oh, well. Oh, and I should be putting this on the skill tree, right? Sickle and Eclipse. Not illumination based, sadly. And neither knock nor rose. So, cannot be put on the tree. Oh well. Alright, here we go. And now, with this hand and our fifth, and my newfound skill, which is clearly here somewhere, and Arab, you can read this book. Isn't it strange how success builds into success, builds into success? It isn't really, but, you know, it sounds very impressive when I say it like that. 7 moth. These rooms are uncomfortable. Alright. What sort of day are we going to get? Numa's here. Uh-oh. Wow. This is a fast Numa. Oh, and I have to use these lesson if it comes up immediately. And I have to use this to good effect. Ooh. Ooh. Where's the flute? It might be good to make a Numa flute, right? Flute? But I don't think I can. Star. Numa star. Seven harmony. Didumos. Alright, we have to consider this very carefully. Numa just jumps right on you. Victory of Crowns. Erratic accounts by Arun of the hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy assassins. Published in the late 19th century. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Coronel, a soldier of the secret masters. Is that how it always was and I've been reading it? Colonel? Hold on, I gotta know this. Wiki, Cultist, Simulator, Colonel. Colonel. Yeah, it's not Coronel. Just don't scare me like that, dude. The accounts date back to Roman times. Arun's scholarship is dubious, but he, I've met him, writes pithily. Incidents of sudden, violent death are interspersed with aphorisms. Hours don't dream. Lie. Long try not to. Sharps. That's good. The memory of contradiction. That's something new. Two edge, one moon. Contradiction. Alright, so we'll put you down here. Contradiction. Two edge, one moon. Alright, more of the point here. We've got to figure out what's going on with Numa. I do have to learn this, and I am not going to be able to get rid of this lesson. It's just going to go poof. Unless I level up something that doesn't need it, just to use it. Which isn't a terrible plan. Obviously we're using sharps. We're going to get that skill. That's a very, very easy thing to do. Over here I need knock. You are on the tree. You are on the tree. You are on the tree. Knock and rose. I suppose I could read another book and really hope. Knock and rose. That's Sabazine. Why are you ruining my life? Languages should not be here. They just get in the way. Yeah. Anyway, that's moon. It's neither knock nor rose. Anyway, this is going to require some careful strategy, isn't it? And there's someone coming. Don't forget that. There's always someone coming. I have an iron, so I can learn from them. That's good. Alright, we can do this. So first plan, obviously, is to go deposit probably some shaft here and do uncanny labors. Earn some splenetra. It'll pollute my shaft, but it will pollute my shaft. Probably be worth it, right? And now I'll have no help today, unfortunately. So the Newman Brume cannot be used to open a new room. It is only what I have today. So, 2 weather events. Fortunately, I didn't try to hire someone before Numa hit. Alright, let's see what we got. We have person. Aunt Mopsy is here. Collector of proverbs, connoisseur of wines, herald of the hour called the mare in the tree. She knows Hyksos. Can you teach this to me? You don't need to invite me in, dear. Someone else already has. Aunt Mopsy. Oh, what's the other thing here? A matter of knot and tangle. In Numa, visitors will be concerned with the hours honored by the Sisterhood of the Knot. As long as this card remains, pneumatic visitors will have an interest in Grail and Nectar. However, I want that Hyksos. Please tell me about Hyksos. Good. Very good. That's taken care of. We're making money over here. That's taken care of. What is not taken care of is this lesson. We can level up something that is Naki or something that is Rosy. Probably right here is what we want to do, right? So we can level up Sand Stories. That's probably the most effective by far. And that'll give us access to 4 rows. What else can we do? I'd be tempted to do something associated with Lantern. Yeah, it's such a shame that this is going to be wasted. I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter in the long term. And it is far more shameful to have just thrown one away. Yeah, not what I need, unfortunately. So we're going to be leveling up Sand Stories. And we're going to need Moon and Rose. And we're going to try not to use the Newman Brume. We should be using this, since we can't hire anybody. We should be using this with a recipe. But I'm not really ready, right? Well, I can definitely get 10 rows up. 10 rows. What can I do with 10 rows? Well, let's take it to a desk and find out, right? It'll be this skill. I don't have a rose desk anywhere, do I? One of these? This one? Ah, good, good, good. So Sand Stories and Fet. I can make a salt sign. If I trace the sign with a light, I can wring rosy essence from the air. I can make an enduring reflection, but that's... it won't endure, ironically enough. I can make cat wink. Add an egg to the soak. I had something mysterious and silvery. So 10 moon and an egg. This is 10 rows. Let me just search for 10 rows on my notes from last game. During reflection. And that's it. It's all I have notes on, strangely enough. Huh. If I add light, but unfortunately I don't have a work desk with a light in it, right? Well, I should definitely go gather the Newman pear, right? It is a huge with coil and chasm. It is a very big something familiar. The corner of something metallic foods from the soil. Oh, is this the I'm getting the key back. It could appear anywhere. Oh, that's a problem. I'll get it back before the end, right? So I have to... when I gather here, it has to be nectary, and I only have one nectar skill. What else can I do in Numa? Suppose I can see yeast. Yeah, in Numa. Go take a walk on the moor. Gather in Numa. Well, before I do that, make real sure. Real sure. I can't do anything interesting with this rose. Fet. Numa broom. And sand stories. Trace the sign with a light. I cannot put a light in anywhere, unfortunately. That doesn't do anything. I don't have a moon-oriented cook bench. This is rosy too. That's interesting. Do I have a light? I can't put a light here. Should I do this? Or at least unveil what it is, right? Ichor Auroral. 10 rose plus light goes to Ichor Auroral. Which is not that great, right? Condense light to a rose fluid. I have that like right over there. No, it's glass finger toxin. I could use it, right? But is this a good idea? Do I have equal knock? Shaft here. And then big knock. Maybe I should test that out, right? And then some knock. Make an amethyst ampule. If I add a metal, I can create an exotic alloy. That's gervinite, which isn't all that interesting. It's crafting day. Crafting day. Really? All of you can go there? Secret threshold, which is a memory, unfortunately. Liquid, it's a powerful knock toxin. Either of you can put a liquid in? No. So that's glass finger toxin. Which we already know about, right? Some more knock. One's Iris is knock associated with. Something eyeless but pulsing with potential. That's worthwhile to do, right? An egg. That's the imbroglio, the imago. So if I could get 2 more, but neither of this takes an egg. I can light candles. Can I get 10 knock here, basically? No. Where else could an egg fit? Alchemy? I don't think so, and no knock anyway. Yeah, Strathcombe, let's see. To the hospitality area. This has really knocked me off my game. I was moving so fast before, and now here I am considering everything. Keep looking, right? It's crafting day. Really? I can put more than one here? 10 knock and an egg. So all I need is something that's knock associated with. You put an egg in. Like, how many different places can I put an egg? There's like 2. And it's the kitchen. It's all various kitchens. Alright, so this just... I'm not advanced enough to do that yet. Not even with the Numa in the air. Wish I could find a way to... Wish I could find a way to steal this. To bottle it to do something. I mean, it's just crafting and I suppose research. I should use this to read a big winter book. Yeah. What else? I've got everything just in spades except for that winter. That's what I'm doing right here. So 5, and then I have a winter skill somewhere, right? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. 5, 7, 9, and I don't have a winter tool. Dare I read a 10 winter book? Dare I? I have more whist, and I can get another winter memory, right? Ooh. It's gonna be some gambling if I try. Should I play it safe, or should I gamble? Because if it lands on art, or comfort, or soul, or inspiration, I'll be able to do it. But if it doesn't get any of those, okay, I'm gambling. It's Numa, the season of Go Be Gamble. Go Be a Gambler. Alright, so do I need anything in support of this? I don't think so. Wish I had a winter tool. I don't think I've ever had a winter tool anywhere. Hope it doesn't want another memory from me. Okay, anyway, that's one plot. We're reading this book. I'm gonna leap ahead. And the other plot is we're gonna level sand stories, just to level sand stories. So we need Rose, and we need Moon. We need 2 of them. So we need to go over here, and we have to find Rose and Moon. Don't use the last Arab. And we want to go over here. Heart and Sky. Knock and Forge. 2 Moon, 2 Rose to Sky. Then some Shapt. I have to be careful here. Just one more. We can do this, right? Alright, so now time rolls forward. What was I even doing here? Now I got sharps out. Excellent. Now we need to read this book to gamble with the Newman broom. It only gives us 9. And I need to be able to put this in, or something special. Let's see if we get there. Am I feeling lucky? Obviously, yes. I am feeling lucky. Using my other memories. Let's see what we're doing here. Alright, what we got? Weather. Uh-oh. An effort of soul. Alright. So we can do it, but it was a close thing. Pay attention. Got it. Ba-doom. Huge winter book. Red. Excellent. The Barrow Child's Elegies. The Barrow Child, a Gaulish adept who won a place in the ranks of the Ordo Lime, enumerates the great shadows laid to rest in the tombs of power and discusses their various conditions. The Barrel Child identifies numerous modes that are neither true death nor true life: the vitrification of the heart, the corrupt light of the wood, chore statius, the wandering of the fet. The Barrel Child warns particularly of the avidity of tryst, where a remnant shadow's longing for change survives its sense of self, and even devours its whist. That longing may draw the curious into the tomb, where the remnant shadow changes so that it cannot be distinguished from its visitor, or that the reverse becomes true, and that it is never again possible to say whether it is the shadow or the visitor that exits the tomb, or, gets out of bed, or comes back from the bathroom. Oh, and I have to use these immediately. These will not survive Numa. Well, luckily, it should be easy, right? Oh, and it made regret. Regret is not anything I care about, right? Anyway, you start. You definitely get learned, and it gets leveled immediately. To knock one forge. This book made regret. I don't regret anything about what I just did. We're going to put regret. It's a fairly big, fairly broad category. So right here, regret. 2 winter, 1 forge. Good. Alright. Now I have found the key. It came back to me. Yeah, the key came back to me. How do I approach this? So we have to take the key and we have to put it somewhere. We don't forget about it. I guess we shove it right there. I mean, it's definitely noticeable there. There, right there, on the alchemist table. To be later used to unearth the secret of the house. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get those pears. I want those pears. Para auriculinis. In Numa, it develops quickly. The boughs of the tree bend with fruit. And that's a good way to spike Hashiria's Corsifi, open a nectar room. What am I doing? I should just start gathering. No, wait. I need to level this. Just everybody hold still. Okay, good. Right, rhyme and remembrance, and we want to level you up, and we level you with regret. Ah, there we go. Now we're free to just gather. See what Numa brings us. Last time we went to the moor, we came back with a dog. That was a good trip. Go gather in Numa. Then walk on the beach, right? Which I can't do. Yeah, sure, that's nice. Any knowledge? Or most any knowledge for what I do. Paths and pilgrims. Go gather in Numa. And then I don't have basically anything that can gather right here, right? Yeah. It needs to be either health or chore, and they're all employed. Alright. So this was a very productive Numa, I think. Fortunately, I'm going to... Oh, I gotta eat this lesson? I haven't done that yet. Do that now. Did I just send Sand Stories out? Well, it'll come back. It will come back. But I've done something very dumb. Anyway, let's put Rhyme and Remembrance on the tree. You are level 2. You seriously can't go on the tree at level 2? You have to be leveled up? It's Birdsong and Scolescaphy. Yeah, wow. You have to be leveled. So very strange. So it's Moon and Winter. This is not aligned. Alright. Ixos. And she took everything, right? I am Splintriolus. Alright, so now we gotta gather in Numa. Pop. Numa. Yeah, this will solve problems. I shouldn't throw it out willy-nilly, but it will solve problems. Alright. Didn't I also do this? Are you serious? Okay, gotta go faster. Alright, gather in Numa. We got a Scaptodon Fang. That's pretty cool. And sand stories, more importantly. We found a curious seashell, which is... This is nothing. I'm gonna just huck you into the sea, seashell. I am unaware of any use for you. Goodbye. Alright, speaking of, just stay focused. Sand stories. Subliminal meter. You and you. Oh, and I don't have the effort anymore. Oh. And I don't think I have time to get it again. I need Trist left. I'm gonna lose this lesson to Numa. That hurts. I don't think I can save it. Because there's no way to sneak it across the border. I'm just gonna lose it. Oh, that's terrible. The Scraptodon Fang is probably alchemical, right? Put it right there. And so these memories will go away in the morning. Well, if I queue this up just right, I'll be able to do it, right? So I have to... It's going to take 60 seconds. This is 60 seconds, I believe. Okay, good. Alright, that's wonderful. Now just wait. Now. Right now. Right exactly now. There is a window. Oh my god, can I really not read anything? I've forgotten how to read. I've forgotten how to read. Help me. Good. Then over there. It's Rose and Moon, right? I need Rose. Good. Good. I can do this. I can do this. And this will hit in that golden moment, right? I don't know if there will be a golden moment for this. Alright, so. Okay. The preliminary meter is... will go when Numa goes. So now I need to be quick once more to get another unit of Numa pairs. Gather in Numa. Do it again. Use my chore to gather in Numa. Rare plants might flourish in Numa. That one mentions Numa specifically, so you get that. Oh, I magic because only one nectar skill. Walk along the beach with one of my trysts, not both my trysts. And sure, think about what we're doing. Meanwhile, take a walk with that. We think about this. Can I do this? I have to be very quick. I don't think I timed it right. Can I do this twice? I don't think you're allowed to. Even if you're extremely... Yeah, I lost it. I missed the window. Ah, dear. Well, I will find a way to survive, I guess. Uncanny labors. I don't remember. The doors of my soul have opened too wide. I don't want to think of what might have caused that. I got paid for it, but I hurt the next day. So many things could be said here. I will say none of them. What happens in Numa stays in Numa. Alright, so we gotta fix this though. I can definitely fix that. Go down and we have to find a restorative. Right, you. More. None of you are wintry. Yeah, well, I'll take my slosh jammings. If I serve this appropriately, is it still restorative? Oh yeah, it is. So serve appropriately. Drink those slosh jammings. Try to come back from with a little bit of my dignity. Alright. It was a successful Numa, all told. It could have been more successful. God, I'm sore. Alright, so my shaft is not in good shape after that. And we have to get... we have to get our winter skill back. I gotta get a wintry memory. No, you go there. My wrist can't go there, so I guess I gotta move to the chilly bed, right? Yeah. Time to decamp. How do I get out of here? Yeah, decamp. Time to go. Move beds. And what's the weather going to be like today? Yeah, it's cloudy with a 30% chance of deep, abiding shame. We go huddle in a cold bed now. Think about what we've done. So whist, I need a cold memory. It's over here. Here, take this shaft. What else is going on? I suppose I should look into hiring somebody. What do we got? We got a person. We've gathered an earth sign. This is the perfect time to find an earth sign. So Skolevska be trainer for Nectar. Maybe that's useful. We found a salt sign, which is, as far as I can tell, completely useless. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe if I consider it, I should probably just do that and find out. It's a thing and a mark. Alright, we're going to figure out what you do here the day after Numa. And over here, we get pears. Alright, so we take our pears and we move them over. We are master of nectar for a moment. Take our pears and move them back over there. Master of nectar. Right there. Alright, fine. Hung over. Let's see who our friend is. Mr. Zachary Wakefield. Markfin Detective Renegade. You can teach me Kilishimi. That is what you will do, sir. But no, after I have found someone to help. Oh my god, I'm so sore. Come here, Mrs. Killy. We gotta do stuff again. Make me feel clean once again. I don't think I'll ever feel clean again. Alright, over there, over there. Things are changed and not for the better. Right there, right there, right there. We're going to stim her up with heart and ask her to bake me a cake. Oh, I should go get her. Although I used my Arab. Chore will get her out, but that's what I need. Oh, and I already messed it up. Alright, maybe I don't open a room today. Let's go down to the bar. Who can I hire this season? Traveling barber. So 2 moth. I don't have any okay, this is a wreck. Today is a total loss. I'm just writing it off. Not going to do anything more. Alright, I've got some regret. I got lots of regret. How did you know? Alright, so I investigated the salt sign. I just got regret out of it too. I regret having done that. I am so very full of regret. Anyway. We're just going to hold still. We're just going to try to fix what we've done to ourselves. Safe place for me now, to the extent with dreams are shaped safe. Some whist, some regret, and a skill. Fix myself. Alright, good. Zach, teach me about the fabric, Zach. Please don't look what's on the coin. Trust me, don't ask where the coin came from. Meanwhile, just time to categorize things. Alright, right there. I don't know why I needed that. I'm not doing anything today. I suppose that was from Miss Killy, back when I was going to talk to her. Yeah, that's easily read. Now we just keep going. Good. 8 grail. I don't think I can do that. So you go on the difficult shelf. What else? Yep. Nice that they're all here, just clustered about me. Alright. Oh, it's plagued. Plagued with witchworms. You go on the plagued shelf. Done. You'll catalog one more book for the day. Try to forget all the problems. Tomorrow I'll be a new person, right? Okay. Yeah, I can read that. And you'll teach us our language. And he's off. Beautiful. So, little good has come out of anything. Do I have any illumination skills at all? Sharps isn't. I don't have a single illumination skill. How are you? Oh, it's a language. That explains how it's so weird. Yeah, not illumination, and also not a skill. God, I wish these weren't here. Alright, I guess tomorrow I just proceed, right? Daybreak. And I feel better, and everything's back to normal-ish. Except the villagers all know. Every last one of them know. Alright, so come and help, Miss Killy. Good. It's a rainy day. It's Grail, huh? That might be useful. I can get her up to 6 Grail without... probably a little more, too. Can I get her up to 8 Grail? Do I have a Grail memory around? I can get her up to 7 Grail. I can get her up to 9 Grail with some coffee. Cocoa, rather. I guess, yeah, I stir her into a Grail frenzy. Or I can use this to read a Grail book, which is probably a better use of it, right? Go to the hard shelf. Not this one, though. 10, can't get that high. 8, though. 8 we can do. Can I? So, 2. That's probably 4, right? 2 and 4 and 6. No, I can't. It's better off in Miss Killy's hands. Alright, let's do something useful. And now pick a book to read. I'll read the winter book, right? Now I'll just snap off this heart book. Heart skill, please. Mega-free mysteries. Really? It's gonna fight? Really, it is gonna fight. I have to go get the heart memory. Okay, we'll do that. It's right there. I should read it here. Good. Apparently I have to do this because of how weak I am in heart. This will help. Good. Heart mystery. Then give her some cocoa. Turn her loose. Right there? No? Right there. Limited edition drinking cocoa. Here you go, Miss Killy. It's because I like you. Now read this heart book. Strangely difficult heart book. There we go. Hopefully we can get an actual heart skill. Moving right along. Miss Killy is ready. Unlock the dim hall. The dueling hall, which I never had any use for last game. Alright, good. Now we read this book. Should probably be ready to read this book too. 2 books this day is a fine pace. There. This is 10 winter.
Oh, I never... This is regret. Oh, and I'm reading it for a purpose, to get regret. Alright, never mind. I caught up to exactly what I was doing. We have the weapons. Strangely enough, none of these are tools. They are all just things. An illumination chamber. Trainer. What I do not need. Alright, good. Read a book. The true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. Description of the Asclepian mysteries, reproduced by one Riley Grease from supposedly a much older text. It's unlikely to be genuine, but it makes reference to the house without walls and its wood. Right here, right there in the prologue. This is very obviously not an antique text. At very least, it has been badly mutilated, but it contains substantial, intriguing material, especially a persuasive comparison of the house without walls, without doors to the human body, and with its many portals. The direction of death is down, the book explains. The peacock door has been considered a rent or an abrasion, but in some respects it's more like a mouth, if not a more treasured point of entry. Discussion of doors include a rite which may conjure creatures through those doors, although key incantations are missing. Well, that's lurid. Impulse. Yeah, trust me, don't do this impulsively. This is impulse. Impulse, right there, you are correctly filed. Such a better system. Okay, Weavian not working, which is good. And we're gonna read this book, which is Wisty, right there. Can I go get that? 10 more seconds. Good. Now, as I was saying, read this book with this regret, and that skill, and that skill. Off you. Alright, good. Processing books as they come. Fuck. This is going to be the end of my day. I think I will do one more day. I'm going to call it quits. Pop. Another book. 5 Letters on Memory. Julian Cosley's epistolatory treatise on matters memorial and mnemonic, addressed to his then friend Claude Hersault, the mystic and antiquarian. The book is partly a practical manual, spanning memory palace-like techniques, and partly an exploration of memory rarefied, modes in which sense or experience persist outside of a mortal mind. This is an early work, and by Cosley's standards it brims with optimism, even enthusiasm. If books, he suggests, are the memory that does not die, then perhaps with sufficient endeavors, memory's murder might be contained. Rhyme and remembrance, which we already have, so we have. This is regret again. That's winter. Still regret. Yeah. Filed here. Nice. So we have many things to do. First off is just learn this. Second off, daybreak. Sunny day, and we got a book I can actually buy. The Amalgam of the Red Rose. Here, this is what Splintree are for. Right? Leaving and not working. A heart skill, at last. Anyway, can we put on the tree? Birdsong and Bosk. Why do I have no illumination anywhere? Anywho, we already have you, and you are not on the tree. You have to be leveled again. So I need I need a winter and a moon memory. Then you can finally get put on the tree. Alright. We need... We need me about regret. And we need some moon, which is teach me about something else, right? No, don't do that. Use the shaft. Then we have to figure out what we're going to open up. Again, Miss Killy is the obvious choice. Good. She will help. Come with me, Miss Killy. We shall have a wonderful day. Let's talk about heart stuff. Then go get a heart memory, right? Then use my wrist here. Good. Then I suppose I should be preparing to read this. Get a knock memory. Then I shall be completely ready to face the day, eh? Good. I didn't run out any of my skills. I was trying to be careful there, right? She has now reached, I can get 6. I should probably just do 5. There's some regret. There's something else. A lot of stuff flew out of there. Probably should pay attention. I say that way too much. Put you right there. Put you right there. Regret. Regrets. And then some tryst, I guess. Alright. Rhyme and remembrance. Go to level 3. My prime skill is now winter. Right there. And we're going to pattern to read a book. And right there is some heart for Miss Killy. Now we read this book. Well, after we get done leveling our skill and then putting it on the tree. Wonderful. Good. Bird song or Skolosophy. Goes right there, and we'll get some tryst. We'll go right there and get some Arab. Oh man. It's hard to say what matters more. So, bird song it is, eh? Smash. Great. Now read this book, which is all about knocking. And then knock skill is my best knock skill. We're all level 1. That's sad. I got them all too early. Anyway, I may have to do something with that at some point. But this is a true and complete day, isn't it? Just 2 5s. Let's see if we can clean them both up today. I put Miss Killy to work there, and then I go and I recruit Miss Killy. Oh, I can't. I don't have more chore. Should have gotten this then. Can I... Yeah, whatever. Just let it go. This is good for a day's work. Let's just start cataloging. Alright, let's go. We shall spend the rest of the day cataloging things. No, apparently that's not going to be very long. Thank you, Miss Killy, for finding this room with many bookshelves. Fraser Strathcoin. I wonder what happens if he comes here and I show him his own bust. Thank you. I have 1 coin left. I have an entirely readable forge book, which I should probably try to read. What's my best forge skill? I don't have a forge skill. Alright. An entirely unreadable forge book. Yeah, I can get up to 6, I think. But I can't do anything after that. Again, still no Faust. The Locksmith's Dream, Trespasses. 3rd volume of Teresa Galmer's Examinations of the Parallels of the Mystic Dreams of Artisans. I'm not reading this again. I've read this many times before. Death is down. The woman in the sand-colored robe has told me, the stairways of the mantis go ever up. Death is down. Mother of Ants guards both directions with each of her heads, and so the passage must always be through a wound. I think the white door might be a wound. There's one reason the dead sometimes pass it, and I think the other half is the secret now. I hope my reader can put both halves together. Nope. Not listening. Edict's liminal, which I already have, so I have to come up with a plan for. This is impulse, right? That shelf is getting full again. Alright, Edict's liminal, I don't have. No idea what's right there. The enigmatic conclave hour is sometimes called the chancel. Precepts of limitation and division. Should definitely be using this in the church, right? Is this a secret of the house? Nope. Anywho's. We need to level something then. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, so look for things that aren't on the tree that are moth or knock. Here's moth. Mentioned before throwing himself off a tower. And I don't have many heart skills. So leveling this up is probably a good idea. Birdsong and Bosk. Do I really want to put the Bosk on the tree? Do I have no illumination skills? None. Not a one. No use looking for one. I would have already had it on the tree. Can I do this though? Level 2? Yeah, I can fit it right in Bosk, which will probably give me health or something. That's not really what I want, right? It's Edict's liminal, moth, and knock. Nope. 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 Savazine is a nope. I'm going to be getting excited by looking at those now until the end of time. Nope. 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 I know I can do here, but unfortunately it is not what I'm looking for. Alright, so I guess it is not works in weavings. Or weaving works in nuts. And then my effort has to be health, right? Level this up, chuck it on the tree. It looks like I'm not going to classify anything today. Well, one thing maybe. Alright, there we go. Chuck this on the tree. 3 heart, 2 moth. That's pretty useful. Now we're gonna pretend we're actually a librarian instead of a fanatical seeker of knowledge and power. This has to go on the mosque, where it's going to give me health, right? Yeah, of course it will. Boing. Not particularly useful. Not particularly not useful. Just a thing that happened. Now what we have here, the icy bedroom. This is my room over here. Lots of stuff. Oh, this is really easy. The rattling bridge. Oh, I need ink. Okay, I can get that. I might be able to read this. I don't think so, though. This is probably the next easy book to read. Alright, anyway. To get across the bridge, I need ink. Last of the fine takers themselves. The fine takers unlock. those who transgress against library rules, they are not just, they don't get let go. The fine takers will inevitably take their due. Oh, so many books. So many books. Alright. Squawkfologia. And these things are huge. Getting ahead of myself by a good bit, aren't I? Alright, so things have slowed down. Well, specifically, I have slowed down. But we're starting to get a whole lot of skills. Specifically, we're getting a whole lot of languages. I wish languages would be anywhere but where they are. Like, they should be in lessons. I would recategorize every one of those as a lesson without any hesitation. At least then they'd be easy to stack together. Anyway, doing quite well. I mean, okay, quite well is relative. I made 2 blunders and lost 2 lessons, so that is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But I'll survive. Meanwhile, save and quit. And I shall play more another time. Right? Bye, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.